What's the happiest album ever made? If there was an album that sounded like falling in love, which would that be? There's many incredible options, especially in the folk genre, but back in 1956, Old Blue Eyes Frank Sinatra took the title with one of his best albums, Songs for Swingin' Lovers. We talked about In the Wee Small Hours recently, and that's usually the album that gets all the love, but it does have a younger brother, one that is as good, or depending on the mood, even better. Because In the Wee Small Hours was so gloomy and sad, Frank wanted to make an album that showed the other side of love, a happy swing fest where life feels light and precious thanks to the existence of someone else, not only yourself. It is also a loaded track list. Even if you don't know Frank Sinatra, you'll know You Make Me Feel So Young, I've Got You Under My Skin, and You're Getting to Be a Habit with Me. And then of course the thing that made these albums so important in the first place, the concept. The concept that in the previous album was sadness and now is pure joy. The sense of happiness expressed throughout the whole album is so wonderfully laid out. Like if you listen to this album and pay attention to the lyrics, you'll feel like you're listening to a man narrating how he fell in love with the woman he loves. Frank Sinatra has one of the most underrated discographies in the history of music. People think he was a typical 60s music scene celebrity, but once you dive into it, you realize he had some of the most significant albums of the 50s, and in the 60s, well, maybe we can get into that some other day.